Hello and welcome to From the Depths. My name is Lego, and I've built these two large tanks. They're quite unrealistic for Ashes of the Empire, considering the block count. Max is 5,000, I believe. Actually, I haven't played Ashes of the Empire properly, but I mean, I haven't played any of the campaigns properly. I guess I did start with the Chinook once, but then stopped. Okay, anyways. This would be like the Churchill slash Black Prince slash Churchill VII slash Churchill 3. It just combines them all. It has the machine gun that's stylistic of the VII, and I believe Black Prince, and Churchill 3 is originally implemented in the Churchill 3. They used to have like a 45 on the main turret, and then like a 75 down here, and I'm like, it always seemed like a dumb design to me, especially when I'm playing it in War Thunder. It's like, why? That gun's never gonna get used. Just put it on the turret. But Bert's okay. This one was actually my first tank I ever built, but I mean, it still came out really nice. It just runs on the standard large electrical engine I spam into all of my vehicles. A really large electric engine. Ammo makers, ammo, material storage, it doesn't really matter. The turret's just like your standard cram turret. It's big, it's dumb, and it has a lot of armor. I believe that's 2 meters. No, that's actually a lot more than 2 meters at some points. Yeah, it's about 2 meters of metal average on the turret at any angle. And then this big 300 millimeter auto cannon thing at the front that loves to go boom when you penetrate it, because it's all fragment. So when it goes boom, it just detonates, and then the frags detonate, and then it just chain reactions out. It's pretty fun to play with. Yeah, 1300 millimeter and a 300 millimeter does a lot of damage, but not as much as that thing does. It's got the Canadian flag on the side, but I mean, just one shot. Ooh, ARA armor has like a lot of kickback, and that's what the entire fake track of that thing is made out of. Oh, I have to. Forgot about this. Yeah, it's a fun gun. It's a very fun gun. This one has 0.06, so that's what, like 100 rounds a minute, I think? Or is that 1,000? That can't be 1,000. That seems over. Yeah, it's 1,000. I just checked in my head. That's 1,000. That's dumb. That's ludicrous. Okay, next big tank. This one I spent a lot more time on. I think I must have spent like 8 hours on this one. I probably spent like 20 on this one. 8 hours on that one, 20 on this one. So this one's a wee bit more armored with its. How much armor do you have again? First off, it's at its most thick point. Why do I say this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 layers of armor. That's close to the maximum. And I believe 5 of those are heavy armor. So that's the maximum that like still works is 9. I'm pretty sure I heard that once in some From the Depths video. I'm sure it's true. Everything you hear on the internet's true, right? Right? Yeah, once again, this one has a. Okay, get out. Okay, that's dumb. Stop. Free paint. Save me. This one has a spaced. So 2 layers of heavy armor, then spaced, then another layer for the ammo. And then it's just one inside. So if you can penetrate the front and detonate a really big shell right through here, which I'm sure if you made it through the front, you have a really big shell. Then both these ammos are going up at the same time, but that's hard to do. I think it took me 5 shots with this thing against itself to penetrate, and I actually did manage to blow them both up, but they were RTGs before, so they were a lot weaker. Just repair bot spam, RTGs, massive battery spam, another battery engine. And then this gun is enormous. It's actually a really good gun. I was kind of surprised because I did like this test a few days ago, and I just built a space perfect cram just by taking one of these and one of these and just stringing it along for like 400 blocks. Yeah, and it does the same amount of damage as this, which I was really surprised to find out. There's more cram up here on the turret, and then just because ammo is normally stored in the turret, this one has ammo stored in the turret. But it's not ammo, it's highly explosive advanced cannon. Yeah, this is the weakest point, so if you get artilleried on by something in Ashes of the Empire, you might have a penetration there and die. Yeah, it's got this fake ERA track armor stuff. It does look really nice, but it's very frustrating when you're driving and suddenly you have to stop and all the ERA armor breaks off. Radiators by the turret, that's pretty normal in a mouse. It has these little on the pictures it has like this little connector between these two things, and you can't really do that from the depths because it'll just literally float there and look dumb. Also, I didn't really feel like doing it. Radiators, and there's also normally a thing on top here which looks equally as dumb and from the depths, but these are just mimics. More mimic spam and even more mimic spam on this turret. And they don't look like mimics, but they are, because there's no square corner 3-meter tall block. There's 3-meter long, but there's no 3-meter tall, so it looks really natural and it looks like it should be in the game, but it's not. And then more mimic spam, more mimic spam. Okay, enough about the mimics. I'm just gonna shoot the Churchill in its weak spot, and it's gonna go flying, and it's gonna be amazing. Come on. Yep, penetrated and whack. Instantly detonates the entire, what do you call this thing? Advanced cannon detonates a large portion of the cram too. While the crams aren't very destructible. Destroys some of the weaker parts of the hull. And it sends it flying. So I would say that was a highly effective shot as stuff continues to fly off. Yeah, ouch. And I guess I can show off the weak spot. It's a weak spot on the mass, which I'm pretty sure is an actual weak spot on the thing in real life. Or at least in War Thunder. I don't know. Okay, that looks good. One single high explosive round has made it out. Oop, yep, nailed it, and then it ate the high explosive shell for breakfast. Oh gosh, that's gonna hit me. This seems to be a reoccurring problem with fighting the mouse, is that it always comes back to hit me. Well, I didn't actually... Yeah, they hit dead center, so it wasn't able to do as much structural damage as it normally would have. Last time I collided with it, it blew up like one of the ammo boxes after it blew up the turret. The first time I hit it, I completely destroyed the entire thing. I'm not sure how. I think it hit like 200 meters a second in the air because it was going fast and then it whacked me. Ooh, we killed. How did we manage that? That was unkillable. What? Anti-turret's gone. What? Like, gone. How did we... Did we shatter it all the way to the turret and it just popped off? I haven't actually managed to blow off the entire turret before. Okay. Well, anyways, that was that.